young man from a little town in the Midwest comes to New York and finds himself in Manhattan on a Saturday morning and walks by a gay synagogue. And he never knew there was such a thing. And he went in, he was so happy he went in. And he sat down, and everybody was praying very seriously. The people praying with real fervor. And he opened the prayer book. 2 minutes later, he sees there's a very good-looking young man sitting next to him. So he puts out his hand and takes the young man's hand. The man ignores him. Nobody says anything. They all continue to die. A couple of minutes later, he puts his arm around the young man. Nobody says anything. They continue to die. At the end of the service, the rabbi runs up to him and he says, "Mister, I don't know where you come from, and I don't know where you got them before. But in this synagogue, nobody fools around with the medicine." Two Jewish mothers are having lunch together one day, and Becky says, "Say, I heard your daughter got married." She said, "That's right. She married a Harvard law professor." "Oh, that's very nice." She says, "You know, Sadie, seems to me I heard she was married once before that." And Sadie says, "That's right. She was married to a nuclear physicist." "Oh, you know, Sadie, maybe I'm crazy, but it seems to me I heard she was married to you once before that." Sadie says, "That's right. She was married to a plastic surgeon." "Oh, Sadie, imagine that from one daughter to have so much knowledge." I made this lady choke. Are you all right, lady? Last year I was in Miami Beach, and I'm lying up by the pool, and it's a lovely day, and the woman in the shade next to me turns to me and she said, "You see, I'm laying here by this beautiful pool, and I walked the beach here, and the beach the same as white, the water is blue, the sky is beautiful. I'm not enjoying myself one bit." So I said, "Why aren't you enjoying yourself?" He said, "Oh, my husband, he's in New York. He's working like a fair. A fair is a horse." That evening, I meet the same lady going to the dining room for dinner. And she says, "You see, I'm all dressed up in my gorgeous clothes, my dining room, my meal, everything. And I'll go in this beautiful dining room, I'll have a wonderful dinner, and I wouldn't enjoy one bit." "Why?" "Because my husband is in New York, he's working like a fair." And finally I said to her, "Well, if you feel so terrible about it, why don't you bring your husband with you?" "You blame my husband? Who schleps up fast in Miami Beach?" Becky and Dave have been married for many years, and Becky is dying. And she sends for her husband. She wants him at her bedside, and she says, "Jake, you was a very good husband to me, and I'm not long for this one. It was good to me. I want you to be a good husband to somebody else. You should get married again. So please, Becky, don't talk like that. Miss Jake, I want you to promise me." He says, "Oh, I can promise." She says, "You know, Jake, one thing I want to tell you. You know the black diamond lady coat that you bought me for my birthday? With her hair still on the floor, with a big shawl collar. But I was looking like a queen in that coat. I want, she should also look like that queen. You should give it to her." "You promise?" He says, "All right, that's fine." "Okay, remember the big diamond, this the 7-cat hair shape what you bought me for the anniversary? I want you to go to the wall and take it out from the wall, and you should give it to your second wife. I want she should enjoy like I do." "You promise?" He says, "All right, I promise." "Okay, one more thing, then I'll let you go. Remember when we was in Paris and you bought me a dress like this to your so I got a show there, and you bought me this water feeding now? It's covered with seagulls and beauties. This dress that I love. I want you should give her this dress." He says, "No." He says, "Go back things I couldn't do. I can't promise you that this would work out. Why not? Because you are 16 and she's at 10. Wonderful audience.
tired shoes. Before I had a chance to walk and rap, and I don't have the strength to take a nap. Oh, I like to have a kid. I said, well, maybe. Before I knew it, I had this baby. So much food that I got real fat. Such a big belly that I couldn't see my knees, and I took a lot of ribbing from Howard Morgully. Clap your hands. Your hands. Now I have this kid, and like short strange, he has a couple of habits that sure aren't strange. Like, for instance, ever since he had his wrist, he's been shooting out his aim with his bullseye fist. He's a real master when it comes to dirty diapers. I've become an expert as a baby butt wiper. Made of silk, wool, and cotton. The folks at Beth Meyer are spoiled and rotten. And don't get me wrong, it's all really cute, but what's he gonna do with 40 sailor suits? Clap your hands. Your hands. Clapping. What with all of the mess and all of the fuss, I sure am glad that the work they do to us, he's a cute little
make sure that the people who make it possible, really possible, who drive us crazy, like Aaron Rosenblum, So stay. We'll be having some fun. Here's the way. Entertaining is done. Starting now. We think our show is a wow. Hold on to your seat. You're in for a treat. Here's entertainment.
We're four lively rabbis, each one looking for a job. I am Hans.
I'm through.
I'm the stunning one.
And I got connections with the mob. As a rabbi, I look like a dandy, and to have me around would be handy. Only heaven knows why I aspire so high. My sermons are aiming clear up to the sky. Oh, what a beautiful rabbi. Oh, what a wonderful smile. My clothes all come from Brooks Brothers. Everything I do has style. Yes, this congregation is lucky. You could get a rabbi who looks yucky. Or you could have me, though my brain's rated 3. My looks compensate. Now don't you agree? Oh, what a beautiful rabbi. Oh, what a wonderful smile. My clothes all come from Brooks Brothers. Everything I do has style. My own sermons I don't ever write, and at almost I'll avoid a fight. But I'll always look great when I officiate. To funerals and weddings, I'll never come late. Oh, what a beautiful rabbi. Oh, what a wonderful smile. My clothes all come from Brooks Brothers. Everything I do has style. You can give me a lot of suggestions, but don't ever ask me any questions. I don't know a damn thing, but however I can sing to this congregation some class I will bring. Oh, what a beautiful rabbi. Oh, what a wonderful smile. My clothes all come from Brooks Brothers. Everything I do has style. Everything I do has style.
I hear you're looking for a rabbi. I'm the prudest one you'll ever find. I observe 613 mitzvot, and as a rabbi, I'm one of a kind. I am the prudest bro. I am the one you love. I want to shul, no matter near or far. I'm always in the mood for eating kosher food, and
with jewels and nymphs and maybe links. I waited 20 years too long. Oh, Stan, you really done me wrong. He never cared. He left me suspended. He figured I was someone to use. But now the tables have turned, and that is all ended, and he is left singing the blues. Now he can sit alone,
I'm stand-up. You know, I always wanted to be stand-up, but it took me so long to get started that now I can't stand on my feet. I have to sit. You know, Joan Rivers does stand-up. She does a monologue. She makes a lot of money, but she looks very good. Roseanne Barr does stand-up. She doesn't look so good. She makes a lot of money. Now look at me. I don't make any money. With me, what you see is what you get. And what you get is what you pay for. I always wanted to stand up, except when I was very young, I wanted to be a ballerina. But the tutu didn't fit me. I wear a 3-3. You know, my husband wasn't too thrilled about my doing this because he's afraid I'm going to go away on the road. I'll be gone 6 weeks, 8 weeks, maybe 6 months, and he can't find a refrigerator. I want to talk about Jewish mothers. People should talk about what they know about. And I'm a Jewish mother. What am I, a brain surgeon? I'm a Jewish mother. I want to tell you about Jewish mothers. You know, my mother used to say to my sister, Elsie, clean up the house with Selma. I thought I was a mom. You know, all they say about Jewish mothers is all lies. You know, we're very maligned. They say Jewish mothers are overprotective. She says to the kid, put on a sweater, you shouldn't catch a cold. The kid sneezes. She says, God bless you, my love. He sneezes again. Says, you should have a long and happy life, my darling. He sneezes a third time. She says, idiot, you have a cold already. A real Jewish mother, when the kid is coughing, she gets up in the middle of the night and she makes a goggle muddle. Does anybody here know what a goggle muddle is? You know, a goggle muddle is a drink. It's made out of hot milk and a raw egg and a little sugar or honey, and that cures the cough. If it doesn't cure it the first night, you give the child another one the following night. The kid says, please, Mom, I'll be good. I'll stop coughing. No goggle muddle. My mother got up and made a goggle muddle. That didn't stop her from putting her kids in the closet as a punishment. She was really into that. In fact, I didn't even mind after a while. I got to like it. I said, all right, Mom, don't holler. I'm going to the closet. I went by myself. Of course, I took along a package of Malamars, a box of Little Debbie's, a jar of peanut butter. That's how I became a closet eater. A Jewish mother does not want her kid to be nervous. That's very important. The child shouldn't be nervous. I once saw a kid sawing a leg off a chair. And she said, don't say nothing, you'll make him nervous. He'll hurt himself, leave him alone. He saws a leg off the chair. That kid today is a very well-known orthopedic surgeon. So his kids all have a short leg, his patients, I mean. Another thing a Jewish mother can't admit is that her kid is stupid. She says, oh, he's not motivated. He has no patience. He's an underachiever. The truth is, the kid is just plain stupid. And you know, I say stupid. In Yiddish, it's called a tam. The state of being a tam is called tamavata. Tamovata. I think that's a Japanese word. Young mothers, you know, they take a course, they watch a television show, and right away they know everything, and they think the mother is a tam. My daughter used to give her kid a can of grape soda. Within 10 minutes, he was running back and forth. Then she'd give a little chocolate pudding that was called a snack pack. Then he started to make strange noises, and she asked me to babysit at that time. And by this time, he's throwing heavy objects, and I figured he's going to kill me. A real Jewish mother did not give a snack pack. She made real chocolate pudding in a fendel, and she cooked it with milk, and the children all fought over who was going to scrape the pot. That's what a real Jewish mother did. You know, the children now, everything they serve is instant. lifestyles. What do you think about the new food fads? Did you ever eat blackened fish? You know, my mother-in-law was way before her time. She served everything blackened. Fish, meat, chicken, eggs. Did you ever taste blackened brisket? I'm going to tell you how to make it. You take a 4-pound brisket, you put it in a pot. You cut up some onions, a little garlic, a little paprika, salt and pepper, and you put it on, you turn the fire on hot, and you go upstairs and take a nap. In 1 hour, the smoke alarm goes off. And you run downstairs and you turn off the fire, and you can't get the brisket out of the pot. So you sort of pry it out. Get the brisket out of the pot. The pot, forget about it, throw it away. I served my husband this brisket, and you know what he said? He said, "You finally made it right." And then I know who used to make it like that. Well, I want to get back to my mother. I don't know how I got off this subject. My mother says to my daughter, "Sweetheart, you're going with somebody. You got a boyfriend?" She says, "Yes, grandmother. He's 63 and he's a dwarf." My mother says, "He makes a living?" Grandma, I told you, he's 63 and he's a dwarf. My mother says, what does a dwarf mean? It means he's short? Yes. Very short. My daughter says, yes. And my mother says to her, now this expression means, where does he come up to? Does he come up to your waist? Does he come up to your shoulder? It also means, where does he grab you? You're laughing, you know what that means, right? My daughter told her where. Incidentally, she has a friend who's gay. And he's very gorgeous. And when she's in town, they go out together. As soon as they left, my mother said to me, "God, what a gorgeous couple that is. She's tall and gorgeous, and he's tall and gorgeous. Why don't they get married?" I said, "Because he's not Jewish." My mother says, "So what? He could convert, so he'll be Jewish." I said, "Mom, he doesn't like girls." My mother says to me, "Selma, what are you talking? He doesn't like girls. He's crazy for her. She's crazy for him. They should get married." Go explain something like this to your mother. Which makes me think of this story. There's a little story about a young man from the Midwest in New York who finds himself in New York on the Shabbos morning. And he passes a gay synagogue. And this is wonderful. He goes in. And he says, everybody's praying with great fervor. And he sits down and he opens his prayer book. And he sees the next to him. It's a very good-looking young man. So he takes the young man's hand. The man ignores him and he continues to daven. A few minutes later, he puts his arm around the young man. Nobody says anything. They all continue praying. After the service is over, the rabbi runs up to him and he says, look, mister, I don't know where you come from and I don't know where you've done before. But let me tell you something. In this synagogue, nobody fools around with the rebbitzin. Two Jewish mothers are having lunch one day. And Becky says to Sadie, she says, "Sadie, I heard your daughter got married." She says, "That's right. She married a Harvard law professor." "Oh, that's very nice. Please tell me, Sadie. It seems to me I heard that she was married once before that." She says, "That's right. She was married to a nuclear physicist." "Oh." She said, "Maybe I'm crazy, but it seems to me she was married once before that." She says, "That's right. She was married to a plastic surgeon." Becky says, "Oh, Sadie, imagine that. From one daughter to have so much knockers." You know, last winter, I was in Miami Beach, and I was lying at the pool, and a woman in the shades next to me said to me, she says, "You know, you see I'm laying on this gorgeous beach, this beautiful hotel, the sun is shining, the water is blue, the sand is white, I'm not enjoying myself one bit." I said, "Why not?" She says, "You know, my husband is in New York. He's working like a fail. A fail is a horse." That evening, I met the lady coming into the dining room, and she was really dressed, and she looks at me and she says, you see how I'm dressed out? You see this gorgeous dress? You see my diamonds, my jewels, my emeralds and the diamonds? I'm going to have a beautiful dinner. I couldn't enjoy one bit. I said, why? She told me, my husband is in New York. He's working like a fad. I said, look, if you feel so terrible, why don't you bring your husband with you? Bring my husband? Who schleps out fast in Miami Beach? Becky and Jake have been married for many years. And Becky is on her deathbed, and she calls Jake to her side. And she says, Jake, I'm not long for this world. I want you to promise me something. He says, anything, Becky, whatever you'll say. She says, I want you to be a good husband. I want you to get married again and be a good husband to somebody else. He says, oh, Becky, please don't talk like that. She says, Jake, I want you to promise. He says, okay, I promise. She says, another thing. You know my black diamond ring coat with the tension till the floor? That beautiful coat with a big show collar? I was looking like a queen in that coat. I want you to give it to her. She should also look like a queen. She says, Jake, I want you to promise. He says, okay, Becky, I promise. She says, and you know my beautiful big 7-carat diamond, the pear shape, what you bought me for anniversary? He says, yes. She says, this ring, I want you to go to the wall, we'll take it out, and you'll give it to her. You promise? He says, I promise. He says, one last thing, Jake. You know the dress that you bought me in Paris? Remember when we went to Christian Dior? And we went to the show and you bought me this dress with the sequins and bugle beads, this gorgeous evening gown? He says, yes. She says, I want you to give her this dress. He says, this I couldn't promise, Becky, wouldn't work out. She says, why not? He says, because you are size 16, she's at 10. Thank you very much. It was a good order.
Okay, now we'll take a 10-minute break. Let's clear the stage, please.
That's going back in. That's going back in. Didn't have time to change, but I wrote tonight with my permission. Thank you. Mr. Director, I would like to do this number for you that I did at the Bialystok Little Theater. Well, last time I did Bialys, the dough was hard and dry. I had such indigestion that I thought that I would die. But when I got the
like you don't know what to do at that moment when you're on the edge of the stage. Get behind them. You don't have to be at the edge of the stage in a second. Okay? And-
Yeah, each one of us goes off a different way. Because of the way we come in.
That's okay.
Ellen goes that way.
Yeah,
I
Mr. Ellen.
go that way.
And no
That's
problem.
okay.
Yeah.
But one other thing, don't lean all the time on them. And one other thing, ladies, I don't think you know the words. I didn't get it clear on those words. And seal, where's seal?
She sings full seal. I think it's
Seal.
Please.
A little what?
Seal.
A little dash. All right, let's slow it down. Let's slow down the little words a little.
That
Seal.
would be good. It definitely needs slowing down.
So that's the same,
last number?
it's the same thing. When you start your song, and accompanist will take the lead for you. If you start slowly, she will play. But remember, Doris, to play slowly, yes? They don't want to play themselves, Doris.
Can I, Helen, one question I want to ask, how many, before the last, in the last closing number, how many of those do you have fully start?
Until we all get up there.
Because I thought it started a little early, but maybe that was just me.
Well, first of all of you started too quickly, too fast on the
We started at 1, but that's been
No.
over.
We go out first time. Play it once. Get out.
That's right.
Because you're not starting until you're second.
But you don't do that until everybody's assembled. You're not talking about that part, are you?
I'm talking about, we came in too quickly, didn't we?
You're supposed to be quickly, but you started the song right on top of it, right?
That's
But I
The
think
second
that-
time, Larry, only once, the first time you're back there.
Right.
And while we're walking up, it's played once, and then the second time, then we come to the second time.
Seal, I remember
Got the
the
third
girl.
time.
Please stay close to Sue. Please. And you're supposed to go up to him when you're the first time, sing your first couplet, most closely. And you can use both things and make it a little different.
Also, when we smile at Mark or you, that should really be very.
Well, they're supposed to be doing it to him. Instead of the audience.
Slow as the rest of the movie. Cal, let me ask you a question now. It's mentioned the curtain song.
Yeah.
When the curtain opens for the second act, do you want all the lights on?
Yeah, I think so, but it looks too bad. The only thing they were telling me is when they put the spot on, those front lights gave the shadow. Is that what you told me yesterday?
Yeah.
That's what
So we had to keep the front lights off.
The front lights on,
And
the
the
back
back
lights on.
Well, we're,
Right?
We had the front lights on, the back lights on.
And the back lights are on now.
I know.
And what if they see that
But see, at the
light?
daytime, it doesn't make a bit of difference. So we want to
Yeah. Yeah. Any other questions?
Yeah, no, I think the back lights need to off this thing. If we had that spot, we could do all those lights off, we better, but we can't.
what now?
Have the spots on, the back lights off.
Front on.
Front on, off, and the back off.
The front on, the back off? Okay. Let's try and see.
Ellen, on the three little girls, I mean, if they're pointing at me and singing to me, if I move behind them,
Richard, it really isn't common. Let's finish this and let me show you something.
okay?
Doris, when Ross is playing the piano, I saw Eric,
spire so high, my servants are aiming clear up to the sky. Oh, what a beautiful rabbi. Oh, what a wonderful smile. My clothes all come from Brooks Brothers. Everything I do has style. Yes, this congregation is lucky. You could get a rabbi who looks yucky. Or you could have me, though my brains rate a 3. My looks compensate, now don't you agree? Oh, what a beautiful rabbi. Oh, what a wonderful smile. My clothes all come from Brooks Brothers. Everything I do has style. My own sermons I don't ever write, and at all costs I'll avoid a fight. But I'll always look great when I officiate. To funerals and weddings I'll never come late. Oh, what a beautiful rabbi. Oh, what a wonderful smile. My clothes all come from Brooks Brothers. Everything I do has style. You can give me a lot of suggestions, but don't ever ask me any questions. I don't know a damn thing, but how well I can sing to this congregation some class I will bring. Oh, what a beautiful rabbi. Oh, what a wonderful smile. My clothes all come from Brooks Brothers. Everything I do has style. Everything I do has style.
I hear you are looking for a rabbi. I'm the first one you'll
gotta love